here we are trying to start another review. Well, we're continuing the review of the semifinals between Arthur Bomber Harris and the previous year's champion, Andrew AAAgamer. And it's my contention this is going to be a good game to review. So let's take a look. Obviously, we're always looking for those things which are unusual. If we know how to do things, we do them, and it's a script, but we're looking for things which are a little beyond the script. What we're looking for here, and I haven't looked at this yet, is we're looking for major Pacific investments, and then to overwhelm the Japanese and make them falter on the way to 70, and then fight over the Carolines, try to get that project power over a bunch of stuff, thereby saving India or just stretching the pizza dough too much. Okay, so I swear I did this before, but anyways, these two transports I think are unusual. I think at the beginning of the game, and generally speaking, you want to have pointy things that kill people. So I consider this a little unusual. So this was a declaration of war right off the bat, and we do know that that gets America into the war, and that an American fleet without transports obviously is not as valuable. So, all right, let's see what he does. Okay, I gotta open up this edit function here. Removing units. Let's see. One infantry. He's moving around an infantry. That's it. And then we're going to go down to. I really like this move. This does help out a lot, even with some subs right there. And then 2 carriers and 2 transports placed. All right, and turn complete with $72. Let's take a look. Let's scan the globe. What do we have? All right, what do we have? We have 2 transports in Hawaii, so they're ready to strike. They're also, there's no blockers, so that force could come in there. They do not have scramblers. It would be a costly battle, and they'd be up against it. So no aircraft carriers. Caroline's empty. He went for Philippines and Borneo. So, yep, Hawaii is safe. Wake Island here is interesting, I think. Obviously, those can go to Guam and probably Australia. I just don't know why he put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he could land on an aircraft carrier down here. I'm assuming that's where they're going to go next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, they could land on the carriers that moved into Season 6 next turn. I can't explain it. So I would mark that as unusual. And over here we have. What did he do? What did he do with? Okay, there's an American cruiser, a fighter up in Gibraltar, and a bomber. Okay, that looks kind of open to, I gotta say, that looks kind of open to losing a couple of planes in bombardments. Golly, that bomber is really vulnerable. Huh. I probably would take that shot if I was Italy and wanted to take out some. Gonna lose $9, $6, and you're gonna take out 3 planes. I can't explain that. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see if that's an error. 3 artillery, I would say that's an error. I am not a big fan of that purchase. Okay, and okay, so I do think this is a little unusual. Now, if we check this, we have only 4 units that can hit Yunnan. In addition to that, we have the 15, 17 units, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22 units that could hit this force. Because these guys are going to be able to come in here, it sure looks like he's going to send these in. So the usual move, I think, would be Szechuan. Back it up. I don't exactly get why you wouldn't want 1 more unit here if you were going to hold Union. So I think those are some unusual moves. 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. So he obviously, the big thing would be that although the Japanese can send in more, he would lose significant planes, and he's playing against Andrew AAAgamer. Andrew AAAgamer is not that kind of guy. He is not going to be the kind of guy that loses that many planes. So this may be one of those know the player moves. That's what I would think this is all about. And you get $17. All right, so we move on. Okay, so let's see. Looking in the right panel, British buy an airbase, fighter, and an infantry. Okay, and 2 and 3, so there you go for India. Okay, he's going to take 96 out, that's fairly normal. Ethiopia, let's see what he's going to do. Okay, he does attack that, chipping away. Alright. Brings the bomber in. Crushing Ethiopia. Okay, wins the battle. Gets lucky. I mean, the Allies get lucky. Wins the battle. Allies get lucky. Wins the battle. Allies get lucky. Yeah. Complete victory for the Allies. And even there. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... Okay, we just took it from regular luck to pretty amazing. 1 casualty the whole round for the British. That's astounding. Let's see if he holds. It does hold. 1 casualty. That's really quite a lucky. And the planes. considering Sebastian, and decides against it. Interesting move. You don't see a lot. Why you'd move that stuff south. So I've never considered that. He even moved the bomber down there. That makes me want to count. Oh, it's got an airbase. There you go. That's the reason. Okay. Moves up. Okay. Yes, that is the way to go. So he does do Sebastian. And he supports England. And Gibraltar gets its airbase, $34. Okay, so I will say the move here, the moves obviously in Gibraltar with all those planes now looks a lot better, right? No bombardments and more fighters. So no ground reinforcements, but somewhat doubtful that the Italian Navy would get through. Egypt is naked, which means it's open for invasion. Comes in with 4 troops, but not just 4, 5, 6 troops. 7 troops. 7 troops and bombardments. So that is not 100% right there. But even if they were to win, there would be obviously it would be retaken. So pretty interesting, I would say. The forces coming in would be 7 with 3 bombardments, so potentially 10 casualties. And he's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. That looks very good. Over here, this situation with Yunnan looks better. I mean, looks impossible for the Japanese to break through at this point in time. 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So pretty even, even if not the advantage goes to the Allies, with reserves. Now the Japanese do have reserves coming in, but it would be just so plane heavy that it would be impossible to do. India looks strong. All right, and that is the middle. That's a great move. Transport right there. Like that move a lot with the bomber, British bomber. Move the tank back. They left in infantry. Huh. Okay. And he escaped with the British battleship cruiser out of 111. There was a Moscow built. Okay. Let me see where we're at. 15 minutes. All right. Let's see it. Okay, so the bottom of the turn here, the Italians by plane, I would guess. Nope, a sub. I like that. By and he's going to take out he's going to take out Malta, which means he needs a naval invasion in order to get his bonus back. I like that a lot. He's going to take out southern France and 93, taking a little bit of the can opener situation away from the Allies. Okay, and takes out the British plane in Malta. Gets away with taking southern France with a few casualties. Can open tanks move in, and he draws back. Takes a few troops out of Africa. I would like to see that happen. Okay, sub goes into the water. Let me just take a look real quick at the configuration of the Med. So the Italian fleet is being sacrificed. One of the transports has been sacrificed. And the sub is there with the plane support to make sure that any forces going in here are going to be... This is their reserves. Their reserves is one ship, 2 planes, and a bomber. So that's good reserves. And then you are tempted at this point in time to do just Air Force, and that's awesome for the Italians. So let's keep going. Italians collect 12. That is obviously low. Plane purchase by the Anzac forces. That's what he did last turn. Takes Dutch New Guinea with a $5 bonus. And he is going to stack Queensland. He's already moving out of Transjordan. That is confidence right there. And a fighter in the south with a mini fleet in 54. Alright, he collects $20. Excellent. For the... So he does France, for the Anzac, France does spread its forces out and takes over Holland, Belgium. Destroyer moves up. He moves his forces from Syria to Transjordan, draws back a little bit. I like this move. The Italians move into Tunisia, and then the Americans can take it over. It's a good move. Okay, that's it. That's his round 1. The only thing I couldn't quite figure out is why those airplanes are in Midway and Wake. So those, I think I understand all other choices. The Union was a bit of a head scratcher, but he can actually stack that now, and yeah, that's a good move. When especially since he knew the Japanese were going to be down 1. If he was planning this, now they're down even one more infantry, one more cheapy troop. So that makes it even less likely that Yunnan will be attacked. Starts to move out already. Ethiopia hard. But Malta's taken away. Sebastian. Just to let you know, Andrew AAAgamer has actually adjusted his his allied axis play to a J3. Saw that in the thread. I'll try to get that up next time. This is a review of the bottom of the first of the review of the 2022 semi-finals between Arthur Bomber Harris and Andrew A. Gamer.